Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free, does not cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Sagittarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And here is the Hierophant. There is a very important message coming through for you. There is some sound, sagely advice that you must follow right now in your life. Okay? This is somebody or something or some energy that knows better than you do right now. Okay? Could be the expert, could be the counselor, the therapist. It could be an advisor of some kind. Could be your true self, your higher self. It could be your guardian angel, right? Let's find out. Let's see what's going on here. I feel like there is some instructions coming in for you. Aha, 10 of Wands. Interesting. 6 of Cups. The Sun card. Very nice. The High Priestess. The Knight of Cups. A 9 of Cups. A 4 of Wands. A 4 of Pentacles. And a 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Look at it. 10 and 10. 4 and 4. 6 to 9. This is an increase. To me, this feels like a jackpot, right? This feels like we're getting better. We're getting everything we desire. Our will is manifesting. Our efforts are paying off. Our ideal, our good day is turning into many, many good days with the 9 of Cups here. I feel like there's some piece of advice that's coming your way. It could be your intuition. It could be a sign from above telling you to kind of claim this jackpot right now, right? Claim it before it's gone. Okay? You're being told to seize this opportunity. Okay? And the 10 of Wands is saying that it's going to be a lot of work. And it may be, this is like that last push. This is it. Go, you claim it now. You run as fast as you can to get this because it is yours. And it's improving your life in every way. Right? In every way. We've got the financial manifestations, but beyond even the finances with the earth energy here, we've got all of this water, 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 water. It really is this deep inner satisfaction beyond the physical benefits, beyond the wealth, the money. There's a spiritual jackpot here. There's a sense of satisfaction, a sense of completion, a sense of accomplishment. Yeah. And it feels really, really good. You have to hear the message. Okay. I think it's coming through loud and clear. We've got Sun and High Priestess. This is the full moon up here. We've got the sun, the moon, coming by way of this person right into your energies. So this is spirit working by way of the ether, the communication, the psychic energy, and it might be manifesting as literally a person in your life. Okay? Now, I don't know why Spirit's telling me something about a clothing store. I don't know if you work at a clothing store, if there's some sort of weird thing about a clothing store for you right now. I don't know what that means exactly. Sometimes these details come in as confirmations or validations of the energy that we're in and for synchronicities for some of you. Okay. Now, it's not meant for everyone. If that's not your detail, just leave it for the next person. Okay. But there's something about a clothing store here. There is something about you taking all of this effort and pushing forward with what your heart is, really what your heart desires. This is putting all of your effort into doing this one thing that is kind of an expression of you. It's your purpose, right? What do you feel is your purpose right now? This Hierophant is the link. Okay, that Hierophant is either, I feel like it's coming through as a person, as someone that you're associating with, and someone that just happens to bring you the key to the puzzle, or brings you that synchronicity or that confirmation that then you know that's like the starting gun. That's when you got to sprint. We always say it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? Well, maybe you've been marathoning for a while. Now it's time for that sprint. You know, it's time for you to really dig deep and draw out all of that energy that you've been storing up and do it. Yeah, this is a jackpot waiting for you to claim it before it's gone again. Right? Just as we know with the moon energy, we see that high priestess up here. The moon, the full moon, it's only going to last for a couple of days, right? It's only like a 3-day period of the full moon. And I don't think that is like saying literally wait for the full moon to do this. Maybe it is. Maybe there's something there with the full moon, you know, that's coming up. But I think it's more a message of this being like, this is prime time right now. This is the moment where things are at its maximum potential. Now's when you've got to seize it. You wait a couple days, that window's shrinking, right? That the lunar energy is closing, that the aperture is closing. So I feel like this is that moment where everything is in its exact right place. And we can seize this opportunity. And we can take advantage of this, and we can get all of this accomplishment, all of this satisfaction. The Sun card in the background here, I think, is really, well, it's part of your journey that you've been on. I think you've been on really this really intense spiritual journey. I think you've been really tapping into your true self. I think that you've been trying to follow your orbit, right? You've been trying to recognize that you are an entity that is more than just the ego and the conscious mind and the personality, right? The personality is just one ray of light coming off of this sun that is yourself. And so I think that you've been experiencing a lot more intense moments of spiritual connection. You're in this process of enlightening, okay? And now with all this talk of light and apertures, I feel like you do something with photography. I almost feel like you do nature photographs or something, right? I don't know if it's for a magazine or if it's for a blog or something, or maybe a hobby, but I feel like you do a lot of nature photographs, yeah. So I guess you understand about the timing, right? This moment of brightness, the perfect light, the golden hour. It's only going to last for so long. You got to get your pictures in now before it's too late, you know? But I think this is about the sprint, okay? The Ten of Wands here, it's been a long journey. We're reaching the last phase of it. But this is where you really got to dig deep and push. Okay, now you're close to the finish line. Now's not the time to slow down, to take a break, you know, to celebrate your win. No, not yet. You've got to do that extra push to the finish line. Dig deep, give it everything that you've got, and get to that finish line. Claim this jackpot right now. Right now. You're not going to get a better moment. Okay. Let's select the mystery card. This is going to be a fun mystery card. I'm excited for what this is going to end up being. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot that we're just going to set aside. We're going to put Robo-Duck, aka Howard the Duck, right there on top of that. And we're not going to look at that until the very end. But it will tie everything together and give us our confirmation. Now, if at any point during the reading you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction down in the comments, okay? Let's do it together. Let's make it a group exercise. Yeah. Spirit showing me a little cactus in a little white ceramic kind of pot. Yeah. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Maybe you live in a kind of arid, deserty type of place. But I feel like that little cactus is inside your house somewhere. It's just kind of like they're easy to take care of. They're beautiful and they're living things, but they don't require a whole heck of a lot of attention. And I feel like you have more than one of these. I almost feel like it's a cluster of these little cactus or like succulents or something in those little white pots. You know, Spirit's showing me a bunch kind of all hanging out together somewhere. Yeah. Let's look around at our energies again. We see that we only have these three major arcana cards. We have the sun and the moon and the Hierophant, the sun and the moon and the Hierophant. And this is really the true self. It's Spirit coming by way of the psychic energy, the psyche itself, and revealing itself as this kind of this entity that you can interact with. It's kind of like the message is being translated in a way that you can understand. Okay, this is pure spirit. This is through the more subtle psychic communication, and this is literally, someone that you can have a conversation with. So it's an interesting flow of this kind of communication here, this energy as it circulates. I don't know exactly who the Hierophant is in your life. I feel like I almost wonder if it's a spirit guide or an ancestor more than a physical person out in your life, out in the world. I'm kind of getting the feeling that it's taking the form of a loved one that has passed. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling an older male energy with this one. And I feel like the message is being brought to you by this departed loved one. Okay. Maybe that's the clothing store connection, or maybe they were the photograph, or maybe they had the plants or something like that. But this is a confirmation for you to kind of know that you're talking to the right person, right? That you got the right phone call, that you dialed the right number, so to speak. And I feel like the message is coming by way of this, and it could be coming in the form of dream. I don't know if relatives have been coming to you in dreams lately, or one particular relative. Maybe not even a relative. It may be someone that's pretty far back that you don't recognize them. Okay, but they will be saying something to you that will confirm it. Well, you'll know. Oh, okay, I know this person's legit, right? Because they will say something that will be that synchronicity for you. Okay. And I feel like what they're doing is giving you that instruction to, yes, go fast, right? Go toward this goal, whatever it might be, because you are really, you're breaking through to the other side here. This is so amazing. We've got 6, we've got the 9, we've got the 10, we've got the 4 and the 4, earth and fire, right? Fire to earth. And that's the process of manifestation that we always talk about on this channel. And this is you getting it done and reaching that finish line. And it feels so good. There's a deeper meaning here than just the physical financial part. Okay? The physical financial part here, right? But that's not the end of the story. It's almost the end. For most of us, that would be the end. It'd be cut off right here. But no, you're going above and beyond, because there is this deeper spiritual, this sense of destiny, this sense of purpose behind it all. Okay, this is really, really an important moment for you. It really is that jackpot. It really is that pot of gold, and I'm saying that on purpose because we've got that sun card, and that sun is gold, right? And this is the wealth, but this is wealth that goes beyond financial wealth. Okay. Now, someone in your life passed by way of a stroke or some sort of a brain thing, right? I don't know if that's this ancestor or this family member, this spirit guide, but somebody in your family did. Someone that was close to you, someone that you do recognize. So I don't know. It's possible that the message is coming through with that person. Let's talk about the 6. The 6 of Cups. I think you would be very content with just having a good day, having a happy life, having, family. It's kind of modest things here. It's just a life of cooperation, of harmony, of being at peace, kind of living with nature, having your pets, your plants, your people with you in just a very easygoing kind of life. It's tranquility. This is tranquility. I feel like you've got that in your heart right now, that feeling. Like you know that this is something that's coming. You know that this is the life that you're building, and it's almost like there's a peacefulness inside of you. Yeah. And I think that this is a very, very Zen-like energy for you right now. And maybe your life feels like it's quite Zen at the moment. But Spirit's coming in with this 10 of Wands and saying, one last push. One more sprint, and you'll be happy that you did. Yeah. This is a sense of family. This is a sense of community. Yeah. And maybe this is beneath the surface because you are aspiring to. This is something that you want in your heart. You want a community. You want to feel like you belong here in this place. And maybe this is something about a house. You're moving, you're changing locations, and this is the desire that, like, God, I really hope I fit in at this new place. Maybe it's a new job, new school. I really want this to feel like home. I want this to feel good. I don't want to be the outcast. I don't want to be like outside. I want everyone just to get along, and for us all to be, kind of like a little family. Especially if this is school or work or something, the worst feeling is when you get to a new place and you just feel like you're never going to fit in here, right? Never going to fit in here. So I feel like that's kind of something within you. That's a concern that you have. The Knight of Cups is really telling you to put your authentic self forward. Just be you and put your personality, put your love, put your creativity, put your energy out there. This is a new situation. This is a different place for you. There's this feeling of relocating or going to a new place that you've never been. And it's really important for you just to be authentic. Just be you, and people will love you. And those that don't matter. Okay? And this is your authentic. Just express yourself the way you do. Just be you. Okay? Spirit keeps telling me that. Just be you. Just be you. I wonder if it's Boston University. Be you. I don't know. It could be. Let's go to the path of the serpent. As we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. Doesn't cost anything. Yeah. And it helps out the channel. I really appreciate that. Spirit's telling me that you're someone that can make friends easily. Maybe you never believed that about yourself, but you can. And again, it's that idea of just be you. People are going to love you. The people that matter are going to love you. You will make friends easily. You will fit in this new place. Right? This is where you're meant to be. But we've got to go claim it. We've got to go get it. This is that last 100 yards, right? Or whatever, 100 feet. 9 of Cups. This is your future state. This is you living your dream life. This is you pursuing your happiness. This is you following your bliss. And incidentally, this is you accomplishing your bliss. This is you're pursuing your happiness. Well, you catch it here. Okay? And it really is the way you get from a 9 of Cups to a 10 of Cups, because maybe the 10 of Cups is you really catching your bliss and catching your happiness, right? We're pursuing it here, we're catching it here. How do we do that? Well, we do that through these accomplishments, day-to-day, moment-to-moment accomplishments, having the will to do something and doing it. One little thing. One thing a day, one thing a week, one thing a year, one thing in 5 years. Smaller goals, and then bigger goals. And these are temporary cards, the 4s. Nothing stays at a 4. You got 5, you got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are temporary. This is showing the impermanence of attainments. You accomplish a goal, and immediately it's gone, and the next one presents itself. That's how you catch your happiness. By always having something more to strive for, by something more to do, by having something to catch. It's a process, and that's what we say with happiness, with the 9 of Cups. It's a process. It's an odd number. It's the process of going from 9 to 10, 9 to 10, 9 to 10. It's temporary. You get to the 10, nope, it's just a 9. You get to the 10 again, nope, it's just a 9. Yeah. It's a way of continuing to experience this kind of joy of accomplishment. So when we see the fire and earth in the position of 4s, right, in the configuration of the number 4, we know that it's temporary, it's impermanence, that this is a cycle. It's just it's a switch, right? It's I don't know, an electrical circuit or something going from fire to earth, fire to earth, fire to earth. It's almost like going 3 to 4, 3 to 4, 3 to 4. This might as well be a 3. With the 4 of Wands especially is that idea of the impermanent accomplishment, because it's fire, right? It's a Wands in the position of a 4. It's fire in the 4 configuration. So it's manifestation, right? But it's temporary. This is creating a fire pit. It's creating a campfire. You get the stones together, you make a circle, you build your fire, you enjoy it for a time, and then you've got to extinguish the fire, you put the stones back, and you keep traveling. Right? So this is that switch, fire to earth, fire to earth, fire to earth. And it's an ongoing process. And I think this is very, very important to you. As you move forward in your life and as we continually seize and capture our happiness in every area of your life, this is a really, really big win. This is you sprinting to that finish line, right? And maybe this is like that big long-term thing that you've almost accomplished here, and we're going to get that 10 of Cups. Well, just remember that come next week or next year, the cycle's going to start again, right? You've always got something to strive for. And I think that is really a good thing. I think that's a bonus in this life that, there's no real end to it. We accomplish things and then we can set out and accomplish something else. We can keep doing things, We are a process. We are a function. Yeah. Let's look at the mystery card. I don't know what we're looking for here, really. We don't need anything. I think we're pretty well contained here already. I'm going to just say the Art or Temperance card because that's your power card. I can't think of anything greater. If you have a prediction, though, put it down in the comments. Oh, 3 of Cups. Well, this is all right. This is celebration. This is you understanding how to create. This is you understanding the process that we were just talking about over here. You understand what this is and what it does and what it feels like. These are those peak experiences, those peak accomplishments, and it goes back down. And then you do it again, and you do it again. And it's like it's a different reason to celebrate every day, right? You understand the process of creation on the emotional, spiritual plane. You know how to create more and more of these peak experiences. It's the jackpot that keeps on, jacking, It's the happiness that keeps on happening, the dream that keeps on dreaming. Very good. Really, really nice. I love this. We're going to do an extended reading, and if you want to watch that, there's a link at the end of the video. There's a link up here. There's a link down in the video description. New readings for Sagittarius every Wednesday and Sunday, 6 a.m. Chicago time. I am here every day. Come on back. See me tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. Does not cost you anything. And leave a comment for me. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.